Happy Friday, everyone. Todd and I are back with Free Tip Friday, and go figure, the sun is not shining here in Cleveland, Ohio.
It's a typical day, man.
I know. So we're on the 18th hole right now, and we are in the rough. A lot, we've had a lot of rain. The rough isn't cut as low as it should be right now because we've had a lot of rain. One thing you're going to see this weekend at the PGA at Bethpage, deep rough. I've been lucky enough to play Bethpage a numerous amount of times because when I was in New York, we played the New York State Open there, and that was the thing I remember most about Bethpage, is just hitting it in the rough and not being able to get out of it.
Right, yeah. The grass
great.
gets wet. I mean, not only is it longer, but also when it's wet like that, it's just more dense, so it's much harder to get the ball out. Right?
So, it is a lot of times it's a penalty when you get a deep rough, right? And you have to know which club to use and how to make that swing. What are your thoughts on deep rough and how you swing out of it?
Yeah, so the club wants to, the hosel will want to kind of grab, and the club face wants to shut down, and that makes it very difficult. So again, you want to make sure that the lie, you're going to take as much loft as you need, and then also too, when you set up to it, you're going to want to change your setup a little bit, and really how you attack them into the golf ball.
Would you grip it any harder because that's going to turn over in your hand?
I wouldn't grip it any harder. I would think that you would just open the club face up, maybe 5 or 10 degrees to the right a little bit, and anticipate that the club face is going to shut down somewhat. If you want to then open your stance a little bit, maybe to counter that, that's fine too. But I also think coming in too shallow can be an issue.
Correct.
Right.
Correct. I mean, you have deep rough here. If you come in too shallow, you're going to bottom out way back here in this high stuff. So you're going to get no face on that ball whatsoever. So we're going to try to get quite steep on it, right?
Yeah, you think if you played more of a shot where you kind of swing into out, try to maybe hit a little fade out of the rough as opposed to maybe whatever your standard stock swing is. That would help too. Get a little steep ball, maybe a little back in your stance, open face, cut across it a little bit.
When we're talking steep versus shallow, shallow is going to be more in from this area here. Steep is going to be more vertical, more up and down. So right here I have a ball that's sitting down in the rough. I'm 158 yards. It's at least one club depending on how this ball is going to come out of this lie. But I'm really going to try to get really steep on it, just like Todd said. Open my stance a little bit and try to take it back steeper, and then basically chop down on it. So let's see if I can advance this somewhere near that green. I mean, you can hear the way it came out, or it didn't come out solid, but
you guys can't see the results of that shot. That ended up about 10 feet from the hole. So that was a fantastic play. I think one of the keys here is that, don't let this cost you a full shot. I consider maybe it's a half a stroke penalty when you get in this heavy rough. Play it that way. Make sure the next shot, take plenty of club and get the ball up and near the green so that you give yourself an opportunity to get up and down.
And make sure you're not swinging too shallow.
Right.
Until next week, Free Tip Friday. And enjoy the PGA.